Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of the long-awaited tutorial of how to add up to 100 custom characters in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now I'm sorry for the wait guys, it's been almost a year, but I've been busy, I didn't know what I was doing, but recently I have found a new way of how to add all the pictures and stuff pretty easily. Now most tutorials would have a part 2 that took about 20 minutes, and then in order to play it on your Wii you'd have to do part 3, which would take another 10, so that's about 30 minutes. I'm going to try to put all those parts together in one video in about 15 or 10, and it's going to be a lot simpler. The Brawl clone tool was created by Semi Husky. I really suggest you go check them out, and there's an updated version which will be in the description, version 0.7a. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select folder, and we're going to go to our SD or our virtual SD if you are using Dolphin. So go to the SD, private, and then PF. So here's our clone Dr. Mario that we made in the last video. So we're going to click Edit, Add Cosmetics. Now I had to self-teach myself this, so this took a long time just starting to figure out what I was doing. And this may sound silly, but I didn't even know what all this was. So the CSP will be what is titled on my computer Sprite 1, and that's what when you're changing colors and all that stuff. The CSS icon was pretty self-explanatory. It's the one you click on, pretty simple. Result screen portraits, you could use the same as the CSP or make your own. That's the picture that comes up after the battle's finished, the picture above all the stats. The battle portrait is the picture that is on by your percent sign in battle. The CSS name I actually had to make my own. You could probably find one on the internet. It has to be completely white text and completely black background, otherwise it's not going to work. Now, there's not a single font on my laptop that I can use that looks like the Super Smash Bros. One, and this is the text that comes up when you're changing colors. It'll show up around right here, and there won't be any black or anything. So the small name will be this one, the one that goes on top of this, and the HUD name will be the same as this one. But what we're going to do for this is very important. I had to teach myself this, and it was kind of confusing at first. 110 will be the cosmetic slot. We're going ahead and click confirm. Now this, I'm going to click CMPR because it might look worse, but it changes the SD card size, and it can only be a certain size, the file that this is editing. CMPR, I4, CMPR. Oops, my bad. CMPR. Alright, so what we're going to do again is we're going to click Edit Cosmetics, and you see the file size is 3.71. I'm not sure if that's too big or not, but what I'm going to do is click Reduce File Size, because the thing is, the higher it is, the longer it takes to load anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'm not going to change all these to CMPR, but just some of them, so I'm going to change all of Mario, all of Donkey Kong, all of Link, and then we're going to wait a little bit, because we don't want to change all of them, because otherwise it'd be too small and sometimes it glitches out. I don't know if that was just me, because sometimes when the file's too small, when I was testing this out and teaching myself what to do, it just wouldn't load. I didn't know what the problem was, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And then eventually there'll be a blank spot, and after that blank spot, I'll start changing them again. Or maybe there won't be, I don't know. Because, there's a lot of Pokemon Trainer ones, because they all have to be highlighted. DDD, Lucario, Ike, Rob, Jigglypuff. I'm sorry if this clicking noise is getting annoying. I'm just going to do the last Wario's and Toon Link. Oh, here's the blank part. Okay. Wolf and Snake. Sonic. And that's it. So it's compressing them. And now it's 3.45. So this is still smaller than I would like it to be, but mine was like 2 point something. I don't remember. So we're just going to click confirm because we didn't really do anything. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click right here, and how it says cosmetic slot 0, we're going to backspace to click 110. And see, now we have this picture showing up, so we've already done that, but we're still not done yet. What we're going to need to do is we're going to X this out, and we're going to go into our SD card, and I'm going to find that really quickly, right here. Then we're going to go to private, go through all these, PF, I believe it's info portrait. I think that's right. Let me open up Brawlbox. Textures, in-face. Nope, wrong one. Maybe that's the right one. I don't know, because sometimes it messes up. Well, at least when I was testing it out, it turned gray. I guess it didn't happen. But when I was testing it out, every single time I put one of them in, it turned gray. So if it turns gray, just click and drag it into Brawl box, click your textures, and you're just going to click on it, right click, replace, and you're going to just click on the same picture that you clicked on before and click CMPR, and it should be fine. I'll save changes just in case. So I believe we're done with just adding the images on the computer portion, so we're just going to go head over on the Wii. So I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back off the Wii, and the reason I separated the parts like this is because what I just did up there was pretty much, now you have everything working, but now we're just going to go ahead and add all the different colors. So what I just did, I just went on the internet and got a few colors. I only got 3 because I'm too lazy to get 6 different ones, and they're also going to be inaccurate, so maybe the red's going to be yellow and the blue's going to be something else. So what we got to do is we got to go to our PF folder, and we're going to click on Info and Portrait, and then we're going to open up Brawl box, just to show you. Click and drag this, textures this. This is your little face thing. So what you're supposed to do is supposed to just Control C, Control V, and drag this one over to Brawl box. And I didn't feel like getting these, so what you would normally do is you'd right click replace, and you would like replace it with the one you do. I'm just going to replace it with the same one because it doesn't matter. You'd click it, save it, and then you'd right click, rename to 110.2. And you just keep doing it for all of them, but since I only have one, it doesn't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, right click, rename. So you pretty much just keep going, but I'm not going to do all of them because that would take a long time and I didn't get all the colors. So, but if you get the concept. Pretty much what you do is you just copy paste, replace the image what's supposed to be, and just do 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 6. So after we do that, we got to go to Menu, Common, Character Bus Text, and for this one we're not going to be doing copy and pasting out here because we're going to be doing it in here. So what this is this portrait, the in-game portrait. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to right-click, Import Texture, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go ahead and import all the other images. So I only got 3 just because I'm too lazy and a lot of errors happened when I was doing it. But for the names, you're just going to copy this name, and then you're going to rename this one and paste it. You're just going to replace the one with the 2, and it's going to be just like what we did before. So right click, import texture, click on it, CMPR, okay. Right click, rename, Control V, backspace 3. So of course now we have to do this a few times. And like I said, I'm not going to do all of them just because I'm really lazy. Yeah, but it has to be, it has to be CMPR because if you don't do that, the file size can get too big, and you don't want that to happen because then the thing won't load. It won't even like open up the character select screen. But I'm pretty sure it can also be too small. I'm not completely sure. It could have been something I was doing. But when I was doing it, I had it like really, really small. I thought I did everything right. I could have done something wrong. I don't know. And it just would not load. So what I did was I just deleted everything, restarted, and then it worked fine. So yeah, now that we have all these, just file, save, exit out. Now we're going to go back. And this is, now we're going to do the colors for the portraits, the most obvious part. And we're going to Brawl box, go to here, and we're going to go to Character Bus Text LZ77, make sure everything's compressed to LZ77. The thing should have done it automatically, but just in case. So what we're going to do for here, pretty much the same thing. Rename, copy, import texture. I'm gonna replace this one because I changed the image and its legs are cut off, and I just want everything to be the same. So we're gonna do import texture, this one, CMPR, rename, whatever that is. Oh, my bad. Forgot to do that. I was just kind of lost track. But another thing that we actually do need to do is first, while you're importing all your textures, it does it automatically right here with the clone tool and everything. But just in case it doesn't, how this works is in here, this number up top. Well, let me just go up here just to show you guys. File index is 20, I believe. I don't know how any of this works now I think about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Never mind. Just forget I said anything. I thought that you would have had to change the file index to be something else. You usually do, but I guess I was wrong. I must be thinking of something else, because I know I had to do this one time. In the manual way, usually you'd have to import the first texture as well by yourself, but the clone tool does the first one. Just doesn't do all the extra pictures. So you'd also have to import the name and stuff, which is like really complicated. Luckily these are all really easy. But the name you'd have to change like 10 different files per every time you felt like having to add a name. Same with the character select thing, same with the big name. It was really complicated. But now we have all this and we're going to save it. It's compressing, make sure it's not too big. Or you can freeze up, that's cool. Click on it, that's not too big. I think the limit's like 370, 375, I'm not sure though. So that should be it that I'm thinking of. So let's go ahead and just go on to the Wii real quick again. Okay guys, so here we are on the Wii. Now that we've put our SD card in and everything like that, so what we're going to do is we are going to load up the USB Loader GX, or you can use the Homebrew channel, but we're going to be using USB Loader GX because that's just what we do, you know? So, yeah, so as it's loading up, I just want to say you're of course going to need to use your AX next frame as your hook type, and you're going to have your ocarina on and all that stuff. So let's just go ahead and start up Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And for all the people asking, like, is stuff like, does it work with Revolution, or does it work with Project M? I don't know about Revolution. I've seen people say no, I've seen people say yes, but for Project M, it works for the older builds, and if you want to use it for the newer builds, then you're going to need a different hack, and I don't know that much about it. So anyway, on this part, the loading screen, it has a tendency to freeze, but if you just press A a lot, then it won't freeze. At least it hasn't if I pressed A a lot, so that could just be my luck though. So here we are, it's loading up. So here it is, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Group, Brawl, and there he is, Dr. Mario. So he did it right. There he is, Dr. Mario. I'm just gonna load him up, and so just fight random guy. Look at all the colors he made. Of course, yours would be more accurate, and you wouldn't just have 3. It's so funny how this pill stays in place to me. It just kind of looks cool. I don't know. So yeah, let's make him fight somebody. Let's make him fight Mario. Here, we'll just make him blue, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it will actually be blue. We'll see. So it doesn't matter. The question mark right there at the top is the stock icons. We might do that in the next tutorial, we might not. Oh wow, he's actually blue. So if you look at the bottom, you could see the battle portrait that we did. Mine was really lazily done, and I copied and pasted, so they're all going to be white, but for yours it won't be. And you can obviously get a better quality one. And also it says Crazy Hand as the name over there. And that's, I might change that in the next tutorial, I don't know, we'll see. Sorry if my gameplay is really bad, I'm playing with one hand. So let's just go ahead and go see if our battle portraits loaded right. There they are, our battle portraits, and we seem to have done really good. So thanks guys for watching the video. I guess part 2 is done. So that's how we do stuff. In the next tutorial we'll do stuff like announcer sounds and getting ready. Well, not announcer sounds won't be in the next one. I don't know what it will be. But we'll do stuff in the next one, maybe. We'll see. Or we'll probably just get rid of Crazy Hand and maybe some stocks and franchise icons. But thank you guys for watching this video. I would like you to like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my Facebook and Twitter page, and also I have a Twitch page as well. I also recently made a Patreon page. You do not have to donate, but if you want to, that is fine. I appreciate it. There's also a donate button on my channel and my Twitch page. If you want to, you don't have to. It's completely just, you don't have to. Also, if you would like to check out my other videos, that'd be really cool. I make top 10s and game reviews and stuff like that, and I plan on doing a few Let's Plays in the future. But I guess we'll see. So yeah, please check out the rest of my videos. I don't only make Brawl X unless you want me to. If you want me to start making more Brawl X videos like Let's Plays and packs and stuff like that, then that'd be cool. I'll probably start, but I'm still going to be doing my other stuff, which I think is to check out. So go ahead, like and subscribe. Check out my Facebook page, Twitter page. I will respond to all the comments I read. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.